This stream's only been going for an hour 33. I don't know why, it just feels like longer than that. I'm having fun. Feels like it's been longer than that. Well. Oh, now I know why it said bonkers on the screen. Dude. What can I do as Bugsy? Like, they have different stuff in normal duplex, don't they? I got direction, I got different buttons. All but down in the air is air body slam. Down in the air is plunge body slam. Okay then. So I got dash grab, turbo dash grab, pinpoint kick, fury, stomp, near foes lift. This is Bugsy gameplay. Hopping on their head pose. Ah, grabbing. Great. Yeah, I remember Bugsy had something that wasn't just a grab attack, because like, otherwise you would never be able to kill computer virus. You didn't have at least some sort of attack that was not a grab. Oops. But you know, like Bugsy's grab doesn't even damage, which is kind of silly. Hello, Bugsy. I was spamming B like an idiot. Oops. Get out of here. And face when you miss. Wait. You know what I'll do. Thank you. I probably should have done the stomping one. I feel like that would probably hit multiple times or something. I don't know. Not a Bugsy guy. Hello? You can jump off of your hammer so I can't hit you? Do you have it above your head? That's kind of crappy. Oops. Can you start, please? Thank you. I accidentally did that again. Stop. Can you start? Thank you. Damn. That puts me back where I started at too, so that means I can actually do it against Dynablade and not get hit. So that's cool. Oh my god, that does a lot against Dynablade. Oh, thanks, Dynablade. Wait, when you're a character that has a grab, Dynablade is not that bad. Cause like, apparently Parasol can do that, Bugsy, Parasol LD can do that. Whatever the heck the jet guy's called again. Like capsule something. A capsule. I don't know. Something like that. You have grabs like that though, man. A lot simpler. What am I doing? I can just grab this. Got him. Got him from off screen. Let's go. What you get for being too large, fatty whale? Didn't you know I came from that side of the screen? Still spawned in? Probably. You ever get any stars or something to pick up? Can I grab the bombs that you shoot when you're up on the wall? Oops. I was about to say that, like, you are about to, You go up. I didn't expect it to be a jump, but I also didn't mean a dash. That was a complete mistake. You're about to jump? No, you're about to shoot me with your hand. Oh, there you were about to jump. You like to jump too, right? Thank you for telling me yes, and then jumping so I can kill you. It's Twin Woods, but I'm going to grab the tomatoes just in case. Oops. Darn you. Why couldn't you put the apple first so I could just killed you like that? Now I'm gonna kill you with a worm. Ta-da! I feel like I'm gonna get hurt pretty badly by the computer virus. Oh, perfect, not gonna jump yet. You waited less amount of time than I thought you did. Oh, cool, now I can just kill you before you're done with that. Hey, you heavy lobster. That was not bad at all. Now for a boss that gives me nothing to grab. Okay, you know what, I'll take 48, I guess. Means I'm gonna kill the magician here. That's fine. Oh, that was the exact attack I was hoping for, because I wanted to see if I could grab maybe one of those stars. Oops, I hit down, but it did not count it. Oh, he just graciously waited for me. Thank you, evil knight. That's so nice of you. Why did that do less damage? I get why that one did less damage, though. Hello, dragon. Sorry, great dragon. He used to look great dragon. 5, 4. Can I grab these? Oh, I can. Fall. Just fall. Just fall already. You're dead. Oh, that does so much. 176. I don't think I'm topping that ever. I'm so glad I thought about trying to grab that. Which means I might have been able to grab one of those stars at the Great Night. Or like that the Dark Night? They're called? Something Night. I could probably grab one of those. Oh. Wait, what? He charged it up and then stopped. That's strange. Oh crap, I hit the wrong thing again. Didn't even get hit when he jumped into it. Alright. I don't think I'm able to bounce on Meta Knight's head because of how much he jumps around and whatnot. So, could you spawn me a star? That didn't hit him. Why is that? I'm gonna die as Meta Knight. I'm dead. You gotta be kidding me. Man is a meanie. He doesn't spawn enough stars for me. Oops, I hit B. He does not spawn enough stars for me to, do that. So, this is post commentary. Hi. Hello. yeah, it turned out that when I streamed this, because I did one more stream, because this all didn't work out in the one stream that I did. So I did a second one, which lasted about 2.5 hours. Just under it, I think. Maybe when I hit the stop recording button, it might have just barely reached 2:30, 2 hours and 30 minutes. And yeah, so it was fine. Everything was fine. The stream went great. The audio perfectly fine. Because, like, I used the same audio levels from the last stream I did, which would have been the footage that you saw right before this attempt at Buzzy and whatnot. Except, I turned down the game slightly. That's it. That's all I did. I turned down the game audio just a bit. And for some reason, when I downloaded the VOD and put it into the editor, I noticed something. And that something that I noticed was that it was blaringly loud. Like, in the editor and OBS, they have like a thing where it's like, you can see a little bar going up and down and whatnot. Or I guess on OBS it's left to right. But it goes from green to yellow to red. Green is too quiet, yellow is just right, and red is too loud. When I put that, or like the 2.5 hours of footage, or like the 2.5 hour VOD into my editor, sorry, I adjust my headphones. What happened was, it went and peaked red. Like, occasionally it would dip out of maximum, but pretty much that bar was just filled. Just straight up filled. Which is a pretty good tell that something's not right, because my stream was not that loud. And like I can know this because whenever I start a stream, I always wait until I can open up the stream on my phone to make sure that the audio's all good. Make sure that, like, because I'm not a big YouTuber, I'm not a big Twitch streamer. I don't have anyone just immediately there being like, hey, your audio's bad. And whatnot. So, I check it myself on my phone. And when I checked into my phone, I determined that audio is good. Maybe the game is a bit too quiet, but that's fine. I'll deal with it for now. If someone does pop in the stream and goes, hey, your game is too quiet, I'll turn it back up. And then I never did, because no one ever said that. So I just went with it. And then for some reason, like I said, in the VOD, the audio just became blaringly loud. Even in the VOD on Twitch, it's blaringly loud. But the weird part about it is actually the fact that my mic didn't get louder. Only the game audio got louder. And I don't know how. Like, no, actually though, I don't know how. Like, the game audio, blasting. But my mic audio, nope, it stayed the same. So, when I turned down the volume and whatnot on this game, the commentary that I did for the whole Twitch stream, which I was actually pretty okay with, I was like, man, I actually didn't do too terrible at speaking in this stream. Which, I mean, it's pretty good. I usually struggle with, like, the videos and stuff sometimes. Now that one felt like a perfectly fine stream. I felt like I was doing just fine. Maybe a little bit parts were iffy, but other than that, I was pretty okay with it. And now it went. You can't hear that, though. You can't hear any of it. You can hear it just slightly, maybe in the quieter bits of the game. So, like, really quiet moments. It's like maybe the main menu. Like file select screen, maybe. Because that's really quiet music. Other than that, you can't hear me because I'm basically doing a really, really quiet whisper to the point where I don't even think I can actually whisper that quiet in real life. Like, it was quieter than what I think I can actually do in real life without editing or some sort of mechanical assistance. So I don't know how that works. I don't know why that happened, but unfortunately, that means now I have to do host commentary. Not really have to. I was debating for basically this entire day, since it's now 3:49 of technically the next day, I guess. January 4th, so Happy New Year's, anyone, because I don't think I ever said Happy New Year's for the episode I uploaded, because that was during the Twitch stream. That was not even close to New Year's, or like a week before New Year's. But, yeah. Actually, it might have been more than a week before New Year's, because I think I also had Christmas not happen yet when I did that Twitch stream for all the other footage of Helper the Hero. So, like, I don't know how to really do post commentary. I also don't know if I'll do it for like the other ones, because I can tell you now, like, of how many like helpers that we have left to go through, this still does take a handful more episodes. I apologize if you don't like watching me do Helper the Hero for a really long time, but to 100% the game, you gotta do all 20 helpers and make them a hero. So I kinda have to do all of this. Which is why I streamed it in the first place. Because I figured, hey, if I'm gonna have to do what ended up being like 5.5, maybe, or probably longer worth of time, like 5.5+ hours of stuff to do, that's pretty repetitive. I might as well stream it, you know? Because then if someone does end up popping in, like, that freshens it up a bit. But I did not realize that uploading my streams would be this much of a problem, apparently. But hey, I guess to be fair, it is me. I am the guy who has terrible luck with technology. So it fits my my character very well to have, for some reason, Twitch just go, yeah, your VODs is no longer correct audio and just very messed up. To which I mean, I would record, but I've gone over that, I think, in a previous episode of this series. I don't know why my nose itches so badly. Hang on. Alright, hopefully it's better. But, yeah, I think I've gone over in, like, a previous episode of the series about the fact that, like, I can't record when I do a Twitch stream because for some reason the stream just doesn't work. Or, like, the recording doesn't work. The stream works fine. The stream and the VOD, perfectly fine. The recording, though, for some reason, it decides, hey, yeah, I'm just going to be desynced the entire time. Well, not the entire time, I guess, technically. You know, because, like, it doesn't line up, and the one that's originally behind, like, where it should be, actually gets faster, and somehow it catches up, and then surpasses the other audio, and it's very weird. I can't remember if it was the game or the mic. I think it was the game audio got ahead of the mic audio by the end of it, by, like, a landslide. And it's like, I don't understand how that works. Like, how does that work at all? Why are they desynced like that? How do they still last the same amount of time when I look at them in the editor? Like, the audio tracks are still the same length, I'm pretty sure. But, like, the game audio is a million years ahead. Like, why is it recording like that? you know, just my curse of technology will not work, I guess. Man, I still can't believe that you don't get hit in that corner when you're Bugsy, because dang, Bugsy looks like they're way too large to be not getting hit by that move when the hand goes back. You know, I still not sure how you get that versus like the stomp on the enemy repeatedly thing. Because I could have sworn stomping on the enemy was hitting B, but every time I tried it did that like hit the thing in my hand move. But when I hit down, it just chucks it on the ground, so, like, I can't figure it out. You know, the move that's what's Kirby down throw in Smash Bros. Ultimate. And Meta Knight's down throw. I think his is the same. Where they, like, just repeatedly stomp on you, and then throw you. Actually, I think you just get launched. I can say that if there's anything to take away from the stream that I did technically yesterday was grabs are good, and I like the entire time have to keep reminding myself to play safer than I would like, and assuming if I do, or depending on if I do post commentary or not, I like to keep it up with this. I can point out moments where I did tell myself to play safe, and then some of the times I actually kind of didn't. Cause I'm me. I'm still that way, you know. I'll still for some reason just risk it all for no reason. Honestly, all in all, this doesn't spoil too much. It still took 2.5 hours. But all in all, I feel like the stream went pretty well in attempts. There's my editing. It's really hard to edit where I'm supposed to go for the next run, because of the fact that I'm streaming, like, there's a lot of like, there's a bit of downtime after some of these runs. Some of them I just go straight to the next character. Or, like, at least back to the Helper Hero menu. But some of them I, like, you know, talk for a second about what just happened. And so I determined the best way to cut it is on the white screen where you know, it's just like that's a transition screen in the first place. Just have it transition to the next part, you know. And if you notice, every time I do that, I also have it set up to where it cuts in, or like the footage of the next character, or at least attempt and whatnot, because you know some of these have attempts, like multiple tries at trying to beat this. Like I always have it set up to where it shows up just before I actually select them, so that way you get that select noise. You know, just to break the silence a bit. You know, I also learned that Birdon's grab, or like, I guess, kind of grab, you know, they're nearby attack, I guess. Very weird, very awkward to work with. Like, honestly, I got a bit too carried away with trying to figure it out and trying to use the dive from the air move. I think this is about around the point where I realized, like, if I delay hitting the button a second time, I actually get, like, a large window of opportunity to delay it to change what height I'm at for when I do the loop-de-loop part. Because the loop-de-loop part only happens when you hit the button again, otherwise you just go up, and that's it. However, and it's also, like, the actual good damage part of it, too. It's just, however, it goes basically nowhere. So, more times than not, or more often than not, you either don't reach your target, or you're still in your target and you just get hit. Like a lot of the moves in this game. Like a lot of dash attacks specifically. I hate the dash attacks where it's like they go nowhere or have like no invincibility whatsoever. So you just hit the enemy and you just get hit for it. Like, why is that a thing? Meanwhile, bird on bird warfare. I can't remember if bird on one of the moments where I actually have. I know in one of these, because I already did like all the cuts and stuff. I just need to do the post commentary and then export the videos and then upload them. But all the editing's nice and done. I think maybe every episode from here on out has a mixture of the first stream I did and a mixture of the second stream I did. So I think all of these are gonna have a bit of live commentary and then post commentary. To which, of course, all the successful attempts are going to have post commentary as they happen during the second stream. And then also some of the like failed attempts are also going to be post commentary. But I hope that I'll find out in editing this specific episode, which I already forgot what number this is. I'll find out though if the audio level is a bit too bad. I mean, I'm using the setup that I used for Kirby Superstar Ultra in the first place, so the audio should be the same that level for like the mic that I use anyways for this game. And I made it so that the second stream was roughly where I had the first stream, which now that I think about it, that doesn't actually guarantee anything. In my head until now, I was like, oh, if I have the game audio about the same as like the other footage that isn't messed up, that means like this mic should be perfectly fine. But my stream mic and my OBS like volume levels are probably different than each other because I'm not very consistent at adjusting the audios for games in my mic. It's like every game's different, so every game needs to be set to a different volume. Some games are also weird where like sound effects might be blaringly loud and music might be extremely quiet or vice versa. So it's really hard to like adjust those ones correctly to where you can hear everything, but one thing isn't like super overpoweringly loud where I have to turn up my mic a bunch, but then, you know, like I'm inconsistent on how loud I am, so like if I have to turn up my mic too much, I'm going to be just randomly peaking all over the place, and like that's not good. You know, I would like to point out that bird on, like the actual diving part of this attack, I'm pretty sure does less damage than the actual wave, like after like the shock wave after you land. Which is why for that whole time I was just trying to hit with the shockwave of it over anything. Excuse me. Over anything else. Meanwhile, I'm getting myself killed like an idiot. And then I give up and go back to that because that move is spaced out enough to where Wispy Woods and Twin Woods invincibility frames don't really exist. Like, it's a weak enough move and just slow enough move, I guess. Not too slow, thankfully. Meanwhile, I pointed this out in the stream, I think at this point too, but I just remembered because I was just listening to it right here. But that dive noise sounds so much like the Finding Nemo, like on the GameCube, sliding like a puzzle piece noise. And like I still don't know how I feel about that. It's like how much time I've spent on some of those sliding puzzles is ridiculous. So I'm not sure how okay I am to be hearing something that's very similar sounding to it. Yeah, but now we have the slowest boss. Woo, let's go slowest boss in the game. Computer virus, where like how fast they can go is completely dependent on RNG. And figuring out which is the most spammable move and strongest spammable move you have. And trying to figure out how to I like that aspect of computer virus. It lets you figure out like, hey, if I do this, I can actually do damage faster. You know, it's like trying to figure out like a specific combo. Makes you experiment a bit, because it actually shows you how much damage you're doing in like a number, rather than just a health bar. So you can actually see, like, oh, this does 35, whereas this does 72. Like, now I know for a fact that I'm doing a lot more damage, a lot faster if I do this combination of moves. Granted, I mean, that does change from boss to boss, like DD for example, you know, nothing can combo him because you hit him once, he's like, ah, for like 10 years. Same goes with Meta Knight without the ah part. Meta Knight just tanks the hit and then hits you in the face. Like, he does not give a crap. He has just, like, about as much invincibility after getting hit, but he doesn't get actually, like, stunned. Which is why he's so difficult to fight. Has so many of these characters. It's like, got bird on with their feathers, like, if the only thing you know how to do is that attack right there, like, what are you gonna do? It's like, it's gonna take forever to kill Meta Knight with how long he just stays invincible for after getting hit. Look, see, like, look how slow that went when I hit him like that. Versus, like, how fast it goes when I hit him with this shockwave. Such a large difference. And the fact that, you know, like I said, it's like it doesn't stop him, it's just like he just slaps you in the face for a ton of damage because he hits like a truck. Just like Wham Bam Rock and Wham Bam Jewel. Oh yeah, I think something I also, or that made this stream like a lot better, like the attempts and stuff, it's not that. Definitely not that. I don't remember what I was trying to time, but I was trying to time something and I timed it poorly. There's probably a dash attack. Like that. But, shoot, what was I about to say? Huh. Wow, now I just blinked. Oh yeah, I didn't use dashing attacks as much. Like, something that helped and made these attempts so much better was, besides playing safer, I made sure to not accidentally dash as much. I walked a lot more, and I decided to hit down a lot of times before doing like an attack if I wasn't already dashing and I knew I was dashing. Because sometimes I can't tell if I'm dashing, because sometimes I do it by mistake. And it's just like, so I would hit down for some of the characters that I played as, to make sure that I don't get the crappy dash attack that they have that's just gonna get me killed during Wham Bam Rock and Wham Bam Jewel. I specifically only did the crouching stuff during Wham Bam Rock and Wham Bam Jewel because otherwise it would have just went so terribly. Oh, I also discovered, and this wasn't until like the very last character I played as, I'm not gonna spoil who that was, but I discovered that when Wham Bam Jewel does like the walking hand thing, like it seems pretty obvious now, looking at it and stuff, but it goes shorter distance. Anyways, that'll do it for this episode though of Kirby Superstar Ultra. See you all in the next episode. Bye bye.